like I haven't made a reading vlog in a little bit. I feel like it's been a while. After my Kindle video unboxing, I received a lot of love on that video. Thank you. Literally manifesting a Kindle for every fucking body. Like, I love it literally so much. So watching my little Kindle unboxing setup and loving it and giving out good energy, like some of you guys even subscribed, like literally crying. But if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Jayleen Marie Cruz, and if you're not new here, welcome back. I really decided, hello, I have some books on my radar, you guys, literally on my radar. New releases, a dark romance. I literally wrote down 4 books that I wanted to read in this video. I already have one in set that I'm reading right now, and then that we'll get into because I've already started it. But these are the books that I really want to read. Maybe might change it. I honestly don't know. It could change. 4 books on a radar is illegal. I have like 8,000. But what I wrote down here is I really wanted to read Medicine Man by 𝚒𝚗𝚚𝚜𝚒, and then I have Play Along by Liz Tomford, and then I have Play Along by Liz Tomford. With literally, what the fuck? I really want to read Play Along by Liz Tomford. It came out today. It is July 11th and today was the release. So I literally purchased it this morning. And then I really also want to continue the Housemaid like series or trilogy or whatever it is. So The Housemaid is Watching by 𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚒𝚜. I have heard a lot of good reviews and bad ones. And then the other book I have is Butcher and Blackbird. I don't know, I feel like Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark, I don't know, it's just not calling my name. But those are some of the books that I really want to maybe read in this video. But the first book that I have already mentioned that I started already was Medicine Man by 𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚒. But I am 10% into this book and I can already see it might be a roller coaster. Yeah, it's gonna be a roller coaster, girl. I'm on chapter 4 and I'm on page 55 of 443 pages. Willow Taylor lives in a castle with large walls and iron fences, but this is no ordinary castle. It's called Heartstone Psychiatric Hospital and it houses 40 other patients. It has nurses with mean faces and techs with permanent frown. It has a man as well. Hello. A man who is cold and distant, we love, whose voice drips with authority, and whose piercing gray eyes hide secrets and maybe linger on her face a second too long. Yeah, I'm, like I said, 10% into this, and at a psychiatric hospital, girl, what is it? What y'all got me reading? Willow isn't supposed to look deep into those eyes. She isn't supposed to try to read his tightly leashed emotions, and neither is she supposed to touch herself at night, imagining his powerful voice and that cold but beautiful face. Okay, Willow. That is such a crazy thing to put in a blurb, but like, you know what? The author is forward with it. No problem. No, Willow Taylor shouldn't be attracted to Simon Blackwood at all because she's a patient and he's her doctor, her psychiatrist, the medicine man. Let's get into, or me continue this book. Currently in the book, Willow is, you know, we're finding out about how she ended up at the psyche. Well, I don't think it actually mentions it in like non-context ways because it hasn't been talked about yet. Hello, she's at a psychiatric hospital for something that she did. If you want to read this book, definitely read the trigger warnings. Anyway, we are finding about Willow Taylor and who she is and how she ended up at the psychiatric hospital. And then I also just met Simon Blackwood. Hey, I wonder how this story is gonna play out. Like girl, this is crazy. What is this considered? Is this considered dark romance? I honestly don't even know. But yeah, haven't made it far into the book, so we're just like meeting everybody, all of the other psychiatric patients. But I'm talking too much, so let's get into reading more because I was doing some other things and now I just like want to sit down and read and like not move. over here literally like laughing. I mean, not laughing, like smiling. Words. I've never actually read, I don't even think I have, because you know, like I said, this book revolves around like them being, or Willow in a, you know, psych hospital. So I've never really read a book where the main characters, you know, I don't think I have. I'm trying to think back. Girl, I could barely remember a book after 72 hours. It's gone. That's a lie too. But like details sometimes, and remembering each book that I have read, only sometimes remember the littlest details possible. But I'm very curious to see where the romance aspect of this book goes. So far I'm literally smiling at words. All in all, and when I'm doing these reading vlogs, in full honesty, because that's what I feel like my channel is like I literally will sit here and like just talk about the book in like a deep way sometimes, and there's still some aspect of realness to it. And like I said, she's in the psych ward and she's dealing with depression and stuff like that, and I really like this little part here. She says, "I'm exhausted and I haven't even opened my eyes yet. My body feels like it's heavier than yesterday. I know it's not. I know it's impossible. I haven't lost rational thought, but it still feels like it." Yes, this is like a story about a girl in a psych hospital and her doctor both having a connection with each other, but then what comes out of that story is that type of stuff, and just like real shit. Like, what the fuck? So like reading that, I was like, wow, like it's there. It's real life. It is a little bit later. It is about 7:37. I made it back up to my bed. I made it to chapter 19, and it says I have 2 hours and 28 minutes left of this book. So honestly, I honestly might finish this. Don't even know. I'm 62% in. I'm enjoying the story. I think it's such a fast-paced read. I also did like make it through some spicy moments, some intimate moments. We all know how that goes. I don't feel like I need to be talking about that. Yeah, they were a bit wild. Made it to chapter 19. Wait, what did I just read actually? So basically she's almost like leaving the sack. Never mind. She's like leaving almost the hospital, so they just had like their night together. And yeah, that's where I left off, and I'm about to read chapter 19. And yeah, I'm gonna get to it, but I'll let you know if I finish. Okay, I'm gonna get back into reading. It is a bit later, but you guys ever have read a book where it's time for the main male character to explain or like finally say his feelings to the female character, but then he just says the complete opposite fucking thing and it gives you the ick? That is what happened in Medicine Man. Simon Blackwood, I like gave up on the story, to be honest. I'm not done with it yet. I'm 80% in. I just made it to chapter 23. I don't know if the story was intended to go that way. Y'all could barely see me. I don't know if the story was intended to go like that, because she's young, she's in a hospital, and he's a doctor and he's much older. So like clearly they are on two different life paths. But also I am living. I kind of like forgot about Simon Blackwood after like what he was confessing. You know, they had intimate moments and that's what he brought up, and I was like yuck. But maybe that like takes the focus off of him and more, I feel like that's the vibes I'm getting. It's not the focus on Simon, but more on Willow, because Willow right now, she did have another, I don't want to say psychotic break, but she literally beat his ass. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to like spoil it, but she literally ganged up on this man because he was literally playing with her feelings. I was like, Willow, oh my god. So she was sedated. She stayed at Heartstone the hospital for a little bit, and then it's been 2 months, a month. It's been 93 days since she's been out, so it's been a little while. She hasn't seen him in a while. She's been now on the outside. She calls it, every time she mentions outside, like that the O in outside is capitalized, inside the I in inside is capitalized too, just to like, you know, the outside of the hospital, you know, the psychiatric, you know, stuff. Yeah, Simon Blackwood, I got the ick. Now I'm literally just reading for Willow because I don't know how Simon is gonna make up for all the shit he said, because I was literally like, but I'm gonna take a little break. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it tonight because my eyes have been on a Kindle all day long today, but like, it's my favorite thing. It's my fave. That's all the update I got. It is, when did I finish Medicine Man? Was it last night? I think it was last night because I remember just knocking out right after. It is the next day, the nighttime. It is about 8-10 p.m. I got home at like 7. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my review and everything for Medicine Man towards the end, but I thought it was a cute, fast-paced read. I loved towards the end. I read the epilogue. There was an epilogue, I think it was 5 years later. It was so cute. Willow really, like, she still has her in the epilogue, you know, she still has her struggles, but at the end of the day she still has Simon, which Simon, y'all heard me when I said I got the ick, okay? And I was like, I don't know about all that. I think he might have, the redemption for Simon was worth it. He got it back. No, I still got the ick though, that one part. I never read anything like that, like the female character in a psych ward and her love interest is the doctor. No, I have. Wait, no, I haven't. Shit, what was the book name? But like, she gets like a marriage like counselor therapist, and I think I've said this in another like age gap book that I have read in a video, is that obviously between a character that is so young, I don't even think I said their ages. Willow is 18 and around 18, 19, 20 in Medicine Man, and Simon is 33. On to the next book. I'll give my review all at the end for all of these books. Listen, I started the next book that's on my radar. Started it last night. Was it literally after Medicine Man? As soon as my head like hits the pillow, I don't remember anything. So like, I'm laying down and I have my Kindle. But the next book that I have started already is Play Along by Liz Tomford, the Windy City series, and this is book number 4. This is Isaiah and this is Kennedy, which honestly I was not expecting. I thought book 4 was gonna be about Rio, but then she confirmed Rio's book is the final book of the Windy City series. Oh, the series is so good. I know everybody has an unpopular opinion, but I really enjoyed the first, the second, the third, and I honestly, by what I have read so far of Play Along, love, like, I don't know what it is about this series, and I loved Caught Up so fucking much. It was so good. I was like, oh my god, let me download. I literally bought it. I literally bought it. Not Kindle Unlimited, okay girl, I bought it. Like, if I highlight anything or anything like that, oh my god, my forehead is shiny as heck, you guys. I need to take off all my makeup and everything. I came home and I immediately ate dinner. But like I said, I am reading the book. I am on page 28. I feel like this book might be my next personality. That was my personality when Caught Up came out. I stopped the camera and I forgot what it was saying. I think this book is A Marriage of Convenience. I was gonna say arranged marriage, but that's like mafia type. Let's read it. Kennedy. I'm the only woman on staff from the Windy City Warriors, and after years of putting up with the sexist lead doctor, I'm desperate to land my dream job with a new team next year. All I have to do is maintain my professional reputation for my final season in Chicago. But a Las Vegas run-in with the team's shortstop threatens it all, leaving me with a fuzzy memory and a ring on my left hand. Now, not only am I legally bound to the most persistent man I've ever met, but thanks to Isaiah's scheme to save my job, I have to pretend the whole thing was a planned elopement and not a drunken mistake. Isaiah Rold is a reckless, impulsive, and frustratingly charming. He's also my brand new husband. They got the saying wrong. What happens in Vegas doesn't always stay in Vegas. Sometimes it follows you right back home. Isaiah. As the shortstop for Chicago's professional baseball team, I've had my fair share of fun, but that all ended the day Kennedy K became a single woman. I've crushed on the team's athletic trainer for years. I flirted to no avail, so imagine my surprise when I woke up in Sin City with a ring on my finger and my favorite redhead in my bed. We agreed to stay married for one baseball season, just long enough to keep her job safe. But in my mind, I'm using our time together to prove to her I'm husband material. Kennedy might be reluctant to join in on our game, but it's one I refuse to lose. So come on, wife, play along! If you don't know, Isaiah is Kai's brother from Caught Up. Let's finally get into reading Play Along. I wanted to talk to you guys before I have to leave this morning. It's about 8:15 a.m. But I wanted to talk to you before I fucking leave because, oh, Play Along by Liz Tomford, I'm enjoying. It is so good. There's something I really enjoy. Sorry, I have morning voice. There is something that I really enjoy about Liz Tomford's writing. It's so good. I'm really wondering because I haven't read any other book by her. Does she have any other books? I have to check. I'll check later because this is the only series that I have read by her. I don't know if this is like her first debut series. I don't think so because I remember somebody saying that this series was like a spin-off of something of her first two books that are not published anymore. Isaiah and Kennedy, oh my gosh. You guys, I woke up, was it 2 a.m. 3? I couldn't go to sleep and looked at my phone and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I was reading on my Kindle. So yeah, I opened my Kindle and I just started reading and I'm at 39% and I'm on page 143. Isaiah, I at first was not prepared for their story. I thought it was gonna be okay, but I'm truly enjoying it because, you know, it's like fake marriage, but then Kennedy, she grew up with a family that didn't give her affection, so she wants, is that really a spoiler? I don't think so, but she wants Isaiah to, like, you know, teach her to be more affectionate and stuff like that. It is so good, you guys. I think this is a 5-star. Not even done with little pages that I have read. Okay, I will talk to you guys later because I have to go. It is July 15th. Don't know when I last talked to the camera. I haven't finished Play Along, but today I came home at 4. I literally sat down, but now I took off everything, my makeup. Y'all ever just like F everything? But it's about 8:25. I'm literally going to sit here and just binge Play Along like I'm done. And thank God I am off tomorrow. I need a day. Anyway, back to the book, girl. Back to the book. We don't need negative vibes. But this book, Liz Tomford never misses. Like, her writing, I truly, really enjoy. I am 80% in, so I'm like almost done. So I'm literally gonna sit here and just like finish the whole thing. I get Kennedy so much in this book. Like, you guys don't understand. Wait, I have to change my battery. I relate to Kennedy so much in this book. Like, I grew up in a family very affectionate, but ever since my mom has told me I would push people away. Like I would push people away. Like, I did not like affection. I don't know why, but Kennedy in this book, she doesn't like affection. She has Isaiah. The premise of the book is them, you know, having a fake marriage, and Kennedy is just like, yeah, I didn't grow up with no affection, boarding schools, nannies that were there to help me grow up. Like, her mom barely was there. She feels no affection towards her family. I think towards her stepbrother she's more involved with, but everybody else is like but then towards, like, you know, they're in their fake marriage, Isaiah and Kennedy is just like, can you teach me how to be more affectionate? And it's just like, so, like, the Isaiah is so, I love him. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and read. It is about 11:19. As y'all saw, I finished Play Along last night. I like almost cried of like just out of love of reading these characters, and especially for Kennedy, like growing up not having much love, and now she's around people who love her. Indy, Stevie, Miller, like everybody, the kids. Honestly, like if I enjoy a book, I don't have much to say because all I have are good things to say, and people already have heard those things. But and oh my god, can we please talk about Reese and Monty? No. Liz Tomford, what are we doing? What are you doing there? Look at me, my face is getting... Liz Tomford, what are you doing? Because now I need a Reese and Monty book. Is she like throwing... Oh, like let's just throw this in there like to, you know, mess with everybody. Don't do that. Liz, don't do that, because now I need a Reese and Monty book because I'm fiending for their story. Like Monty, tattoos, older, age gap, Reese, baddie, what, she's like the owner of the baseball team or whatever, female, entrepreneur. I like how my book reviews are literally 2 seconds long. Like I am done with that book. I think I want to read one more book for this reading vlog. Was trying to make a decision on which one I wanted to read before I end this video. There is currently, can I call it a Booktok book, because it was just like, it was popular before then. I think it just started getting more and more attraction. I have been seeing this book literally circulating everywhere right now on Booktok, but the book that's been circulating around is called 𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒 by Callie Hart. I have been seeing this book everywhere. Like every time I scroll, it's that book, and I already know. Like that's a sign for me to read it, because if I'm scrolling and somebody's like, oh my god, this book, I already know. Need to read this book like right now. It is a lengthy book. From what I'm seeing here, it says it's 670 pages. That is a lot. Okay, that was literally the size of like Love Unwritten in paperback, but we will see. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people, you know, are enjoying it, some people didn't enjoy it. It's a bit slower. What are the tropes for this book actually? I know it's like fae, so I just sat here and watched a couple videos. So I'm guessing fae, romantasy, she's human and she's going into like another realm. We will see. We're gonna get into it, we're gonna read it. The names and like the map names, I was like, I'm so glad there was a pronunciation like guide, because I was like, how the hell do you even pronounce all of these? But it's such unique names, which is so cool. But I'm gonna forget how to pronounce them throughout the book probably, and I'm gonna have to go back. But here's a little update. It is a little bit, it's 2 days later. I don't remember, girl. I don't remember. I just pick up the camera and start talking. I'm still reading 𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗. I think the last of what I showed, I think I was at like 2%. I'm at 28%, you guys. And the mouth, literally the mouth on this man, it is so funny and it is so fun. I'm really enjoying it, but I'm gonna read this little part to convince y'all to read this book because I'm fucking enjoying it, and I hope it stays this way because I've heard people DNF it because it was getting, I want to say I don't listen to other people's reviews, but I have to form my own. Like it's so important as a book reader and a reader in general. Hello? Not my voice crack. Reader in general. But just a reader in general. You have to form your own opinion. And yes, we got people we trust. Like we got people we trust, but at the same time, you are your own person. You read what you want. I thought at the beginning of this book, I thought it was wrong. I thought she wasn't like human, but she is. But like she also has this like element to her. I don't know. It is so interesting and so fun. And the names, like her name, the female character, I believe I'm saying her name right, is Saris. And then we also have Kingfisher, the MMC. And I'm eating it up. They are so funny together. I'm loving the world building, and it's like world building that keeps you hooked. I'm only at the beginning stages of the book. Yeah, I'm on page 188. I love Saris. He's literally a badass character. Like, they were just at a point because we're trying to figure out something about Saris. She has this element to her, and Saris and Kingfisher, they like train, I guess you can say. I was also hearing, oh, like if you like ACOTAR, you might like this book. Living in another Fae world, I love. It's definitely not like ACOTAR, but I don't think we should be comparing the two because it's not the same. It's not the same. Wait, I forgot to read you guys this part that I was gonna convince y'all to read the book. It says, my hand shook as I looped the apron ties around my waist and then knotted them over my stomach. It's Saris, my name. Call me that or nothing at all. He cast an amused look over his shoulder. His lips parted a fraction, exposing the briefest glimpse of his teeth, because you know Fae and their pointed ears and pointed, you know, teeth. And then he says, nothing at all? I like the sound of that. Come here and look at this nothing at all. He's so funny. It's about 7:15, but I wanted to talk to you guys first because this book, for it being like over 600 pages, I don't know if it's like that if it's like that when you get the physical copy. For it being over 600 pages, it doesn't feel like it. Like, everybody has their different way of reading. Literally everybody. People look at, you know, grammar mistakes. People, you know, they do reviews because they like doing reviews. I think I'm just here for the vibes. Not like I'm trying to make it out like, oh my god, like I'm so quirky and I'm just here for the vibes and I don't care. Because sometimes I do have my opinions where I'm like, I don't like this book, like like no. I'm at 82% and I'm on page 549 and it is so, I keep saying it's so good, but like Saris and the Kingfisher, it's just not that. It's the chemistry and like the whole world Fae aspect. I literally posted on Goodreads update like, this book deserves the hype. I can't put it down. When I was laughing and giggling, my sister was like, what are you laughing at? Like, what's so funny? And I'm like, well, it's not really funny, but you know, like blushing, like giggling. And I was like, yeah, this book is making me like giggle. It's so fun. At the same time, I don't want to finish it. Like, I feel like I want more of a story. And I will talk to you guys later, but this book, if you want to read it, go fucking read it. It is so good. Hi guys, it is the next day. It is about 6:21. Been enjoying my day, just like literally just been sitting, reading, chilling. But last night, like you guys saw, I finished quicksilver. I absolutely loved it. I have been missing, like, yes, I've had 5-star books, but not like, you know, you find once in a lifetime that you just want to be jumping up and down. And that was literally me with this book. I'm gonna hold my Kindle as like a fact. Let's wrap up all of the videos. Let's wrap up all of the books that I have read in this video. How many books did I read in this video? I'm like, you guys, I'm on like filming 8 billion videos at once. But I read Medicine Man, Play Along, and then Quicksilver. Just 3 books. I'm usually the type of person to like start a new book immediately after finishing one because I have like the high of reading. Sometimes I forget that like I can give myself time. Like, you don't have to start a new book immediately, but like, let's just get into this little wrap up. I read Medicine Man by 𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚗𝚒𝚑 I gave it 3.75. Y'all saw me. Y'all saw my reaction. I was truly really enjoying this book. I still think it's good. That one little part, there was a part in the book that just like gave me like, ugh, you know when you lose completely love for like a character and he just like says something and you're like, yeah, that was me. I don't know, it happens. It happens. I thought it was such a good story. It was definitely different. Willow, once again, she was in the psychiatric hospital and he was like her doctor, and there was also an age gap that plays into the story. Yeah, I've never really read anything like that. I think I said that multiple times, so it's kind of like very interesting, and I was like, what? I think this book was still enjoyable even though I gave it 3.75. It continues onto the other characters because we read about other characters, and the series continues on with some of those characters, the side characters. So I don't know if I will continue. Maybe I will if I see myself calling back to these characters. But Willow and Simon, I think towards the end it was sweet. Moving on to the next book, I read Play Along by Liz Tomford, one of my most anticipated reads this motherfucking year. Okay, I don't play about Miss Liz Tomford. Like, this whole series, the not me literally forgetting the whole series name. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan. Windy City, it just like didn't come to me. Okay, Mile High, 5 stars. The Right Move, I'm pretty sure it was 5 stars. Caught Up was 5 stars. Yeah, no, this is like a 5-star series for me, and I can't wait for Real's book. To me, I just wanted, like, I didn't want Play Along to finish. I related to Kennedy so much. She's not, you know, she grew up, well, not me specifically, but her character, she grew up with a family that was not really good with physical, you know, attention, giving her attention when she was younger. With affection in this book, Isaiah was just like so sweet to her, literally so sweet to her. He would defend her in front of her family. I've truly like found the love for like found family type of book. That's what, you know, this series gives. Like Stevie and Xander, we have Ryan and Indy, and then we have Isaiah and Kennedy, and then we're gonna have the next book with Rio, and I don't even know the FMC's name. Wait, oh my god, I forgot Kai and Miller. Not me literally forgetting my face. Just like all of the characters, I love how they're all together and they stick together, and each individual person like talks to each other. Because, you know, in found family books, like, yeah, it is a found family, but also like, let's say the husband doesn't speak to, let's say Kai doesn't speak to like Stevie. I'll use that an example, but no, they all literally talk to each other, which I love. But no, this series is so good. Play Along, 5 motherfucking stars. I don't know if I said that. Highly recommend reading the series. I know like the first book, it kind of like, it's not for everybody, but I honestly really loved it. Moving on to the next, and then the next book I read was Quicksilver by Callie Hart, 5 stars. I knew it immediately. Like, yeah, I was just seeing Quicksilver like being Booktok hype right now, and I was like, I don't know, should I read this? So I just jumped into it. Wow, I loved it. I love Saris, like I love the Kingfisher and all of the like the side characters. I don't know how to say his name, so I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but carry on. Listen, I've been calling him Carry On. Like a carry-on. Swift, okay, Carrie and Swift. He was funny. To see more, I need book 2 immediately. Miss Callie Hart, I posted a TikTok yesterday, literally with the red shirt on, about how I was finding, or how I found like a 5-star read. I said, what, possibly one of the best books I have read in 2024. That's what I said on the TikTok. And she commented, and she followed me. For reading Quicksilver, I have to read more of your books now. I love the names and all of the different names. Like, even though it was so hard to fucking pronounce, it was something different. Because I feel like I've been reading the same shit in books. Like, I'm having a moment of silence for this book. Like, I finished it last night. Tell me why I want to do a reread. I don't want to say anything to spoil the book because I you have to just go into it. Fae element and who Ceres is, and like what we find out about Carrie and Swift. And King Fisher's mouth. Ooh, this man got me hooked. I was eating it up, literally eating it up. And my new favorite word that I have been saying lately is literally. Like the story just like flowed so beautifully to me. Like it was just so good. Those were all of the books that I read in this video. That was my little mini wrap up. Honestly, it's just me jumbling through my thoughts and saying whatever. I'm gonna go ahead in this video, you guys. That is all from me. That is all from me. I'm deucing. I'm peacing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. All of my social throw up is down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.